You actually work for the Bradenton Marauders baseball, and you work on the crew. You guys keep the field looking beautiful. Can you talk about that? And again, it's a lot of work, and people really don't realize what goes into it.
Yeah, so maintaining the field, we have to work the skin and maintain the dirt. We also have to maintain the grass with the color and the chemicals and mowing it. We mow it to keep the patterns, so the cool little patterns that you see is done by our mowing skills. We also edge the infields, so then you get a crisp edge for the eye to see. We have to do the clay work to maintain the slope of the mound, which helps prevent injury. We also keep the home plate level with the clay that we use, and it gets repacked every night and then gets reworked in the morning to make sure it's smooth and ready to go. We also dress it with our conditioners, which holds the moisture for us. And yeah, and then if it rains, we have to do tarp pools to protect the skin so that it doesn't get too much moisture, and allows it to be playable for the team and make sure that the playing field is safe for all of the players.
Now, how did you get into baseball? Did you play softball? Give us your backstory as far as how you got involved in the game, so to speak.
So I played softball all growing up until I graduated high school. I went to college for sport management, and I fell in love with the game of operations. So that was kind of my go-to when I started working in the field of sports, so making sure that everything was game ready. And then I started with spring training, and I just fell back in love with doing the facility operations.
Why is this so special, and what stands out? What's so unique about it? I mean, it looks great, but what's, in your opinion, what's so unique about this experience for you personally?
So the best part is that the field without us wouldn't be safe to play on. You may be able to play on it, but the cushion of the infield, the base passes might have roots in it. So we allow it to be smooth surface for all the players, and making sure that the pitchers feel safe on the mound and giving them the best playing surface possible. Allowing fans to come and watch them play on a good surface makes it more worthwhile, because it goes from just a field to a game ready with painted lines and a good looking field.
So do you know this field by heart now? You know that when you come in, okay, I'm going to pack this divot here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Are you looking for certain things that you already kind of have a feel for and that you know about? Or is every day different, but you still look for certain things?
So every day can be just a little bit different, but filling patches and stuff is kind of the same. You always have the landing spot and in front of the rubber on the mound, which the clay work is my go-to. That's mainly what I work on. So I come in every day, I know that I have to mow, I know what spots on the mound need fixed, and then you also have to check for the in-between spots, the spots that you don't always know that are messed up, but you want to double check just to make sure that it's good to go.
The Marauders are celebrating women in sports tomorrow. Personally, what does that mean to you, and how special is it for you and some of the work you're doing? Why that concept is so important that we celebrate and we really just kind of reflect and look at that?
It's good to reflect on it because there aren't a lot of women in this field. So it gives girls that are in the stands an opportunity to see that there is a female, and that this field, you can be a girl working in this type of industry. There are a few head groundskeepers in the league that are at the top, and so it just kind of gives you a perspective to look at all of the different women that are in the sport industry that you may not even know that those jobs exist. So kind of spanning over top of it, you want to let all of the people outside of this industry know that these jobs are available, and they are available to women.
So how special would it be for the phone to ring and they say, hey, how are you? We need you to come up to Pittsburgh and work.
That would be awesome. It's a goal of mine to kind of get to the top, so it would be a good experience to get that opportunity.
And where's home?
Home is Indiana. It's a small farm town north of Indy called Fairmount.
Nice. In closing, is there anything else you want to say about the grounds crew, your experience, and what it's like, and just anything you want to tell people at home as they get a report?
That look at grounds as a little different. This is an art to the industry because you have to make it look good to the eye and to underneath of the surface. So just know that there's more that goes into the field than just the game being played.